Alrighty, we're gonna be running some no cools today. I already started my day, had lunch, 2 o'clock, probably about the hottest part of the day. I haven't recorded in a while, so I hope you guys enjoy the ride. Looks like we got a few RTUs that aren't cooling. Those are rooftop units. I didn't really look into it too far yet, but we got 25 minutes of driving. Let's get over there. Alright, so we got 2 units not cooling. Looks like they're going to be good sized units. One of them we have a blank thermostat. I noticed that the smoke detector didn't have any lights on it either. So we probably got a trip low voltage breaker in that one. Or we could have no high voltage. So it's going to be one of those two, I bet. And then we have another one that the thermostat is on. I didn't feel any air coming out of discharging out of the supply when I was inside anyways. It's just dead air, dead space. So that one's not running either, but the thermostat is on. I didn't pull it off to see if it was if it had batteries in it. That's a good thing to do when you run into a situation you're not sure the unit's actually putting out 24 volts. You don't got your meter on, you can just pull the sucker off. It's got batteries in it, you can pull them out. You know, it's gonna clear out the schedule that's in it, but you know, pull the batteries out, put the thermostat back on. Thermostat comes on, you got 24 volts. So don't, then you don't, and there's a problem. Yeah, I'll get you guys on the roof and let's figure it out. Main work area. Let's see what's going on with this. Might be easier to get this one started. Thing's not tripped. I don't see any lights. We got a trip breaker here, fellas and lady fellas, if y'all are watching. My back pocket sometimes like heating it up. All right, age-old question. We got high voltage. Don't look like we do. We don't got it, Chief. Non-fused disconnect. This is the load side. All right, we turned it off. Line side. Behind this arc shield. Not jack. Not jack. Not jack. Okay. So, what's the first thing we do when we have a situation where the breaker or the fuse is tripped? Before we turn it on, test to see if we got grounding. We do that. I'd like to start, since I go back to the disconnect, I'll just start from the disconnect. I doubt there's anything on that side. For shits and gigs. Let's just go ahead and tap in there. Nothing. Nothing, okay. See what we got in here. Alright, let's just do it from the line side over here. It's continuity. Nothing. Load side. Nothing so far. This is my low voltage. High voltage. The low voltage is grounded, so not gonna mean much. Nada. Okay, so this one I can't do shit for right now. Let's see why that one over there isn't running cooling. Yeah, let's check a few things first before I walk away. Nothing's melted. The blower isn't locked up. The belt looks like it's in decent shape. It feels nice and taut. Country for tight. Let's see what we got in here. No rub outs. Make sure you guys always turn the flipping disconnect off before reaching around wires like that. You may well just become part of the circuit. And a lot of the time we're by ourselves on these roofs. Just be you and God that knows about that one. If you're unlucky. Take a look where the wires go into the motor. A lot of times when one of these guys fail, they just keep running and running, and they don't it won't trip the breaker, but it'll freaking melt this plug out and the whole side of the motor. So just take a good look at that, make sure the wires, you know, are rubbed out. I'll open up the cabinet here in a second, but that one looks like the plug's okay too. Take a peek-see inside this bitch. Interesting, we got hinges. Ain't that something? God damn, I thought I'm just a fucking idiot. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Ah, fuck. Ground's hot. I got a strainer here. I don't see no rubbed out wires. Nothing exploded. Let's check our compressor windings real quick. We got it open, why not? The meter's right here. Drop it on that thing. Alright. Oh, 206 ohms. 202 ohms. What in the fuck? 9.1 ohms? I think we got a fuck compressor here. Shit. Okay. Let's double check those readings, y'all. That's not good. That's not fucking good. Alright. I think it's a 3-phase motor. There's a 3-phase fucking motor. This motor's done. Well, we know what tripped the breaker. So I just got done checking the capacitors. Both of them are reading at 5 microfarads, so that's good. I know that the compressor's bad, but we're gonna check everything, so when we do come back with the compressor, we're able to get this guy back online 100% and not look like a fool, showing up with the compressor and it turns out there's a bunch of other stuff and the customer's like, well, you guys were here. Why didn't you find all this stuff? Why are you just finding it now? See, those look pitted. I got this side here, got a lot of arcing going on in the back. We got pitting on the contacts. We're gonna recommend to replace the contactor as well. Anytime a compressor goes down, honestly, I'm more than likely going to end up recommending the contactor. It's just good practice, new plug, new contactor, new compressor. Just get everything out of the way. But more times than not, those things are going to be fucked anyway. So go ahead and just look it over. New compressor, new filter dryer, new charge. Picture of this here. And I need to check the windings on the condenser fan motors. Make sure that wasn't the only thing that the power, whatever happened here, didn't affect the condenser fan motors too. Okay, yeah, these 3 here. So I want the brown, this black, and I don't know when my videos keep cutting out, but I checked the blower, the windings on the blower anyways. Everything tested good. It's a 3-phase motor. All my windings are reading the same. Last thing I need to check before I go down there and try to flip on power to this guy is if I got blown fuses or not. All right, so let's go and see if we got any blown fuses in here. Nothing blown, everything toned. All right, so let's go down there, let's find the breaker and see what else is broken in here. All right, ladies and gents, I already found the breaker, got the compressor bypassed, and about to energize it right now to see what blows up. Make sure I put all those wires back. Everything else looks okay. I need to see that VFD turn on. I need to see that controller turn on. Hopefully nothing blows up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Controller came on. There's my VFD. All right. Spin the right way. Wait for those condenser fan motors to kick on. Not blowing it. We'll check the amps and shit whenever it actually cuts on. And I'm gonna go and start working on that unit and see if we can get her online. I know the blower's at least running, so get her figured out. 482. 481. Alright, on to the next one. Let's see what's going on with this bitch. Asking for cooling here, bud. Let's see what voltage we got. Rocking 24 volts. Common to Y. I got my call. Alarm 1, high pressure lockout, circuit 2. Alarm 2, high pressure lockout, circuit 1. High pressure, low pressure lockout, low pressure, low pressure, low pressure. Compressor spun. Fans didn't. I'm not sure yet on this one if fans are hooked up to the compressor. Contactor like that. Pressure. Alright, so my GoPro had turned off because, you know, it's hot as fuck out here. And it said it's hot as fuck out here, so it turned off. We had a high pressure switch. It locked out on high pressure. You know, I don't want to just run it, but so far I know that we had it locked out on high pressure. So I checked, you know, we could see through the damn coil. So it looks like we got a bad cap on this guy. It's rated for 10. I ain't got jack on that one there. I'm gonna put it back together and then check the next one and see how that goes. That's not it's not good, man. That one's okay. Oh, there we go. Maybe the relay just took a second to close. It's running now. Alright, cool. I replaced that run capacitor. You got to make sure you're using the right VAC on these guys too, man. You can't just throw, like, most of them you'll see 340 or is it 330? I'm not certain at the moment, but notice it says 440 VAC. Someone will say like 370/440, I believe is what it is. I got a what's my voltage here? I think it's 460. Whenever it gets this up, gets this high in voltage, you got to make sure that you got the right cap, man. I'm not sure if it'll blow up or something, but I know there's a right cap and there's a wrong cap, so make sure you guys pay attention. 40, it's not bad. Fuck yeah, 410. Okay. Yeah, that capacitor was dead. Got a lot of heat discharging. It just started running, y'all. But 102. It just started. Holy fucking titties. All right, 92 and 60. She's cooling. Let this guy run for a little while. Open up on pressure probably. So I'm gonna watch it run for at least half an hour before I say anything. I might even go down there, get my hose. We got a connect up there. Give this guy a rinse. That hasn't been washed in a while. That's what we're gonna do. Coil. Turn the water on. Fucking 130 feet away, dude. Fucking had to go down for another hose. But I appreciate you guys watching. It was a fun little call. I've been getting a lot of dumb stuff, I feel like, recently. Not like stuff that's hard to fix, just like mediocre calls. This one was fun. It was a little far away from the roof hatch, but it's whatever. I'll read the notes. So RTU1 unit was not receiving high voltage due to trip breaker. Breaker had tripped due to failed compressor windings. Compressor is a 3-phase motor, and the windings are reading 181 ohms, 184 ohms, and 9.3 ohms. 3-phase winding should read the same value. Bypassed compressor and ran the unit to make sure nothing else was damaged. Nothing was. The condenser fan motor spun up. The VFD came online. And the blower was able to run. I checked the amperages, everything was running fine. It's just that blower, the compressors, the failed windings, is making that breaker trip. Also, the filters were over a year old. They need to be replaced. So that's what I recommended to replace: the compressor, liquid line filter dryer, 410A, the contactor, and we're gonna go acid scavenger as well. RT number 2 was locked out on a high pressure fault, also showing history of low pressure faults. Found the condenser fan motor number 1 wasn't running due to failed 10 microfarad run capacitor. I spoke with the customer. I went ahead and put the part in before I talked to him, just to see, you know, what else may have been messed up. It's always, for me anyways, with my experience, it's nice to verify before you call. You know, customers get a little tripped up sometimes on if you call them, you say that this is what we need to at least start. You call them again and call them again if other things are broken. You know, it makes them a little uneasy. So they want the full package up front. What's wrong? You know, can you fix it right now? So that's what I did. I put the part in, ran it. It was just that the filters need to be replaced, the belt needs to be replaced, but it's back up and running. These guys have AC at least 50%. Well, they have 3 units on that side. There's more units than that, whatever. They're at least up another unit, so that's great. I'm gonna be heading home now. It's 6 o'clock, 100 degrees out. I'm a little baked from that sunshine. And oh, I also washed the coils while I was up there. The damn thing was 130 feet away. The water access was 130 feet away from the damn unit. I had to cook down from my other hose just to wash it. I already talked to the customer, said I was gonna wash them. So I said it, I did it. Now I'm fucking going home. Hope you guys had a good one. Oh, my camera kept dying because, well, for one, the battery is low, but before the battery got low, it kept overheating, man. Damn thing's a pansy. Doesn't know the Texas heat, I guess. Thanks for watching if you guys did. Hope the edit came out well. Enjoy the ride home.